I've gotten this Mason and Hamlin set up that I mentioned to you in the last video, and I wanted to talk with you just a little bit about what I've done to it so far. This particular piano was made in 1952, if I remember correctly. Serial number was on the plate. I'm going to put it back on there, but I wrote it here on the inside the keypad, so keep track of it. If you recall, if any of you looked at some of the other videos I've got, and I posted on the one in particular, Krakauer Brothers, and there was a little piece that connects to the horn on the plate, which is this piece here, and there was a little, I can move this tape. This tape's been on here a little bit. There's a little piece of metal that fits in between. You can see it peeking out there from behind the tape. I taped that in place because there's no tension on it now to move around. I can move it around with my finger. But you want that piece there because that leaves a gap in there. And when you tighten get the plate tightened in, you go to stringing the piano, this space closes up and it tightens down on this. There's about 20 tons of stress on a plate, which this is a part of this. Here's the top side of it. See the top side, and there's a tape there. Part of the plate, and when it's pulled up to pitch, it's got about 20 tons of stress on it. And that cast iron, even though cast iron is brittle, it will bend just a little bit. And I've seen them bend, and I've seen them break as well when stuff's not set up properly. So that's not a good thing. They can be repaired. It's kind of expensive, but plates can be repaired if they're not, depending on how they're broken. But I wanted to point that out because usually on your higher-end pianos you'll see those pieces there. Steinway has that. Obviously Mason and Hamlin. Krakauer, which is a brand that's not as well known. It's a very good piano, not as well known, but it has it as well. And there are a few other brands that have that piece there as well. I refinished or restored the soundboard on this piano. It didn't have any cracks in it, so it wasn't really a hard job taking care of the soundboard. And put a new pin block. This one's got the, let's see if I can show you here the bottom. Brand new pin block. It's the multi-layered delignate or delignate, just depending on how you want to pronounce that, pin block, which is about the best you can put in a piano now. And it's got many more layers of the maple than your standard pin blocks have. Mason Hamlin is already known for having good tuning stability, so that's going to even increase with that pin block. But it'll help it. It won't hurt it. So that's what it's got. Got a brand new block. This was my piano that I sold, and now I'm going to complete. I had it on the back burner, but someone purchased it, so I'm going to finish it up now. They actually want it in a gloss, so if you look at the cabinet now, you can tell it's been refinished. It's in a satin ebony right now, but it's going to be going in a gloss. And quite frankly, I like the satin better than anything else. That's more, even though this is a later model piano, the satin is it's more in line with what comes from the factory, although some of the new ones today will come in a semi-gloss or gloss finish. But in any case, I want to mention to you about some things that I couldn't show you with the piano on the side, with Mason and Hamlin in particular. They're so heavy. This piano is very heavy setting up. And one of the reasons is this plate here. If you look at this piece here, and compare it to other pianos, you get a chance to see another piano. Even some of the videos I have, you'll see some shots of some plates. Look how wider these pieces are. They're just heavier. So everything is heavier. If you think of it in terms of us as people, it's got big bones. is, I guess, a way I could relate that to something that most folks that don't know much about pianos could conceptualize. It's just a heavy-bodied piano. Everything's thick. The bridges, extra chunky. You compare that to some bridges you see on other pianos and you instantly notice the difference. I mean, they're just heavy. Everything's heavy. You see the multi-layered laminate here from maple bridge. Very hard wood. This is a solid piece here. The bass bridge. But the bridges on this piano are in excellent condition. Everything's good on this piano, so that's why it was an easy sale. I actually hadn't had it on the market, but someone saw it over on the forum and wanted to purchase it. So I'm going to be finishing it up for him. And yeah, one other quick thing to show you. Even here on the arms, these arms here, they're even wider than the standard piano. If you compare this, I don't know what I could use to give you a scale. I didn't bring any coins outside with me, but the arm of this piano is